Hi everybody! I'll be showing you today how to make an origami house. We're going to need 2 square pieces of paper to make a 2-piece house. This is it. Alright, so if you don't have a square piece, do not worry. You can use a rectangular one like this. And what you want to do is you want to fold one corner, it doesn't matter which one, it could be any. So you want to fold it so that the whole bottom side is aligned with the left side in this case, and then you want to press it really hard with your finger. Alright, so once you have a triangle like this, you want to get rid of the top. So you can either cut it with scissors or you can fold it twice and then rip it off, but I suggest using scissors. Now that we have our 2 square sheets of paper, we are only going to use one for now so we can put the other one away. And what we want to do is we want to fold it twice so that you get 3 rectangles of the same size. One way to do it is you can pick up your sheet of paper and look at it from above, like you can see on the screen now, and you just want to get all the edges to align. Once you got them aligned, just press hardly on the sides. Yes, like here, and then put it back on the table. Make sure the bottom looks alright as well. So if you have to, just move it a little bit and then press there too. Then go up and down on the sides to make sure it's firmly folded. Just like here. Do the same on the other side. And open up. Okay, once we have that, you can see we have 2 lines. You want to be able to see them, so if you can't, you have to read the previous step. And then we rotate our sheet of paper 90 degrees. Doesn't matter which side, just make sure the lines are not now horizontal. And we do the same thing again. Remember to press the sides firmly because we want to be able to see those lines once we open up. And that's what we do again, we open up. In case you can't really see a line, just fold again the same way and press it. Once you make sure all the lines are visible, you want to fold the 2 sides inside so you get just 1 rectangle. Once we have just 1 rectangle, we want to rotate it again. And what we do, as you can see, we have 3 little squares. We want to ignore the middle one. We're only caring about left and right. So with the very left and very right, we just fold them again so that you can see a triangle. And then you fold it, you open it up, and you fold the other way. So top corner has to go, top left corner goes to bottom right, and top right to bottom left, and the same on the other side. So that's what you want to see. So you'll end up with a little X on each of your sides. Like this. Okay, so a little bit of a tricky part now. We want to fold both corners up, but you have to know where up is. So you want to make sure that our up is where our origami opens. So we want to have something like this. You can see, you can open it up here, and that's what we want. Okay, so once you figure out the top, we want to open it a little bit, and you will see there's like a little square-like thing. You want to fold the top triangle in. So I'm gonna do it again to show you. So that's what we had originally. We want to rotate it so the top is at the top, open it up, and fold it in so we have a triangle. The same thing happens on the other side. So once you open it up, that's what you get. And you want to fold it in. Make sure you press very firmly here because this will be the top, the rooftop. So there we go. So we now want to focus on our outer sheet of paper. Remember, we want it square. So in case you didn't prepare both, there's a little recap how you can make one from a rectangular sheet. So remember, one corner to the side, we want the bottom edge to align with the side edge, and we want to get a pretty triangle like this. Then you want to press it firmly, okay, and you want to get rid of the top rectangular part, so in this case the left part. Back to our square sheet though, we are now working on the base of the house, so the walls and the living space. So what we want to do is we start exactly the same way. So we want to fold it twice to get 3 rectangles of the same size. You might want to move a bit, but once you got it right, press it, put it on the table, make sure the bottom part is also nice, and firmly press the whole thing because we want to be able to see the line. So the same on the other side. Okay, perfect, open up. The next step is also the same. So we rotate, and again, we want another 3 rectangles. So we want to fold it twice. We pick up the piece of paper, fold it. Do not press it yet. Press it when you're happy with the sides. Put on the table. Make sure the bottom's nice. If not, move it a bit, and then press. Firmly, firmly press. Once you are happy with it, make sure you open up, and you should be able to see 9 squares. If you're not, fold again. Make sure it's firm and all the lines are visible. Once you're happy, just open up. This is where things get a bit different. So you want to fold just a little bit of the bottom up. So how much? About the size of your finger. So you want to press it very firmly. Make sure this is pressed very nicely. Then you rotate, and you do the same on the other side. So we want to again fold a little bit of the bottom up, just like there. Try to keep them the same size. Again, the size of your finger. The more precise you are, the better. But if you're struggling to get a perfectly straight line, that's okay. Do not worry, it will still work. Now we want to double check it's all pressed firmly, and we're good to go. So the next step, we want to fold the sides in, very similar as to what we did last time. We fold them in, and we again get the corners to touch itself. We again have 3 squares, and again we want to get X's on the left and the right one. So we do exactly what we did. Remember, top left corner touches bottom right corner, and top right corner has to touch bottom left corner. So you can also look at it with sides. So bottom wants to touch left, or right in this case, of the square. So you're looking at the little squares. Again, remember to press very firmly, to fold it firmly, and we open up, and we want to see this pattern. If you can't see it, go back, press it again, make sure it's hard. So this part is a bit tricky again. So we want to get something like this. And in order to get that little triangle, you have to pay attention when I unfold it, okay? So we have this line, and it needs to touch that line. So make sure it does, and then we want to press those two together. and we want to do the same thing on the other side. So you just have to see the lines really. So that's the one side that we want to touch the other side. That's it. That's the movement. Okay? All the way again for you. Line, 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 press. And we want to get something like this. Then what you do, you have the side at the top, and you want to fold it in so it kind of holds those two triangles together. This has to be done very precisely, very firmly, because otherwise it will just not work. So we've done that side, we want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So again, you have to find the lines. You want to make sure the right line touch, okay, like here. So you have the diagonal one, the vertical ones touch, and the same on the other side, diagonal, vertical. Okay, let me do it again for you. So diagonal, vertical, that's what you want to do. Diagonal, vertical. Okay, and then the other side, again, press it, and we want to fold in that side again, that top of it. Again, make sure it's very firm. You can use your nails to help you. Okay, and you should end up with a little box like this, as you can see. That box is our base already, so now we take our roof and we just put them together. You can feel free to color it in, to draw windows, to cut out windows. The choice is yours.